Jen is a successful sales manager. Jen's high salary keeps her in a job she doesn't love, canceling on her dream of writing a book. In his circle, Ben is known as the breadwinner. He struggles emotionally supporting his wife's ambition to build a business. He's proud of her, but he fears her success. Then there is Randy, an accountant, passionate about human well being, wanting to help young men find identity beyond traditional masculinity. He hesitates to speak about it. Sasha, an HR agent, dreams of building the value based online business that makes money and impact as a coach, but she's playing small with her potential. Sounds familiar? The names are made up for privacy, but these stories are real examples from my years of observation. Each person has buried a dream or denied their purpose because of fear of social rejection and judgment. Jen hears, "Why would you give up your well paid job to write?" She feels ungrateful and misunderstood. Ben is told, "Your wife doesn't need to work hard, she's got you." He fears that his wife's success might make him seem less of a man. Randy is told not to take away boys' masculinity by teaching that men too have erogenous zones and going forth based on the first date is not necessary to prove being man enough, silencing his deeper message. Sasha's family says, "We don't have entrepreneurs in our family. That's not for you," leaving her feeling unworthy. I heard these phrases too growing up.
This is not for you.
And
This is how we do it.
born in Serbia, my family moved to Austria just before the Yugoslavia war in 1991, only 6 years before Beyonce formed her band Destiny's Child. My parents worked hard providing for us, ensuring my siblings and I had education and stability. I always enjoyed education, but never the educational path, questioning why I needed to know everything about amoeba virus and how it spreads in the human body, but nobody could explain to me how Beyonce formed Destiny's Child being only 9 years old. My path to climb the corporate ladder was paved, but I never felt aligned with it. My real dream was to travel the world, live by the ocean, do meaningful work as someone who helps people and become famous. But I was told,
That's not for you.
my family, busy hustling, didn't have the time to encourage diverse ambitions and dreams. And mine were big. My early 20s, I spent myself envisioning walking down the street wearing a fancy trench coat and holding a paper bag of takeaway sushi. Takeaway sushi was a sign of wealth, and the way I walked in that trench coat, a sense of pure purpose and contentment. I felt a flame, an unexplored gift and wisdom, not knowing how to bring it to the world. But I feared to be misunderstood if I would express it. And when I did share it, I was waved off.
Good luck with that.
But I saw people on TV living their dreams. Opportunities seemed to be everywhere, just not in my world. So I set out to find them. I stopped following the script my family laid out and what was for them stable and safe, and I went in search of what was supposedly not for me. I quit corporate life despite the promotions because I didn't see the point in working harder for a little bit more money in a job that stifled me. I invested thousands in an education and started my first business as a mindset and health coach. The world would have cheered if I would have gone in debt to buy a house and a car. But quitting a stable job to start a business, that was considered risky. What if I fail? Still, at 24, I was determined to prove that I can run a business and design my own life. I was afraid to fail. Asking for help was a sign of weakness, and nobody seemed to understand my passion and ambition. I felt lonely. 4 years later, my big dream shattered, and I hit rock bottom financially, physically. and emotionally. I mean, how could I have forgotten that entrepreneurship wasn't for me? I was young and naive and I made mistakes, but I personally didn't care. Beyonce had failed too before she succeeded. I stood up and spoke up for myself, despite fearing exclusion. Women are speaking up all over the world, but modern social silencing isn't just a women's issue. As long as we follow old patterns and norms and not stepping into our full potential because people project their fear on us, we are canceling on our dreams, no matter if we are a woman, a man, or however you identify. My first attempt to follow my calling failed, but it taught me something invaluable. We are given the right of speech and equality, and we can take responsibility for the outcome of our life and step into our full potential. We live in a world of new opportunities where old norms no longer apply. Today, an author with a bestseller can make millions. A corporate job is no longer stable. Men can take a perfect role in raising their children while women bring home money. We have endless opportunities to do meaningful work and change people's lives for the better. And we can make bank from the comfort of our own home as an online business owner, leveraging digital innovation. By shaking up old narratives of how things are done, we are illuminating the path forward for those following our footsteps. By stepping into our full potential and following our calling, we are collectively calling out society to explore and validate new ways of how someone can live a life. By stepping out of what's called normal and unapologetically following our dream, we are healing silence generations. I traded my imaginary trench coat for real life pink flip flops. Sushi might not be a luxury in the Caribbean, and I may not be Beyonce, but here I am, Ivana, speaker, mindset coach, and business strategist, speaking to you. Women and men have fought relentlessly for the rights we are enjoying today. Seize your opportunities. Don't impose your fears on someone who is sharing their vision with you. If you truly care, uplift them. When someone stumbles, inspire them to keep pushing forward. If you have a dream, pursue it with everything you've got. All you need to succeed is already within you. Now go and make it your reality.